Hello and welcome to the Bit1 Referral Rewards Plan overview. Super excited to be here with you today. This is not just another opportunity. This is truly a project that is positioned to break all of the records in the peer-to-peer economy, in the direct sales, network marketing, referral marketing industry. The capacity to become not just a multi-billion dollar industry, but to exceed the 10 billion and even $20 billion a year revenue mark is a realistic target. And we are positioned to create the highest income earners to pay out more in the rewards plan than any other company in the history of this industry. It's truly a disruptive moment where we're at the right place at the right time. And as we dive into the rewards plan today, I think it's appropriate that we start with some of those statistics. Let's look at the market capacity because, again, we do have the potential to be the largest peer-to-peer company in the direct sales industry. A 10% market share today would represent $5 billion a year in revenue. And with the projections for the cryptocurrency exchange market, the potential to reach and exceed $20 billion a year, again, just with a 10% market share. The total market size estimates for the global cryptocurrency exchange market in 2025 varied, with reports suggesting it was around 41.4 billion to as high as 71.35 billion. And some of this was based on projections of over 200 billion by 2033. We'll talk about those projections on the next slide. That would mean a payout of 3 billion to 12 billion a year in referral rewards. Folks, that is a number that there's no other opportunity that I have taken a look at that actually has the capacity to realistically do these kind of numbers. Absolutely incredible. We have a chance to be a part, be on the front end of something whose timing in the market is huge. Take a look at this. The global cryptocurrency exchange platform market is experiencing rapid growth, with forecasts indicating that revenue will increase from approximately 45.9 billion to, and that was in 2023, to over 264 billion by 2030, reflecting a compound annual growth rate of 28.4%. Another projection suggests a similar trajectory, with the market reaching 213 billion by 2034. Guys, this is staggering. To get in front of an industry with this type of growth rate, what does that mean? It means that mass adoption is happening. It's happening in front of our eyes, and we are the first and only project to position ourselves in front of this emerging market with an aggressive rewards plan for those who know how to build and market globally, build teams, and create momentum. This is absolutely incredible. You're someone who's on this call today because you want to raise the bar, and maybe you're a top leader and you're saying, you know what, I want to go beyond a seven-figure income or even a seven-figure monthly income, and I'm ready for that eight-figure a month lifestyle. Guys, that's what we have the opportunity to do. In fact, the founder and CEO of this project, Nick, has a goal, and that is to create the first billionaire in the peer-to-peer economy through the compensation plan. And when I heard those numbers, I said, I got to see this. I got to see the capacity. I got to look at what is real in the market. Is this just a pipe dream and excitement and hype? Or is there a real market share that we can go out and grab? And I'm telling you, there's a real market share that we can go out and grab. Take a look at just Binance. Binance is the number one exchange today in the world. Take a look at Binance, because even if we captured 10 to 20% of Binance's market share, folks, this is absolutely realistic. Binance's annual revenue is estimated to be between 13.5 billion and 20 billion. And these are older numbers. In fact, last year, some numbers said that Binance did between 50 to 60 billion as well. But let's look on the low end. For 2024, reports indicate a significant 40% increase in revenue despite a fluctuating crypto market. And this is just incredible. Think about that a second, that here's a single company generating today, 50 to 60. They had one quarter that was over $15 billion in a single quarter. And this is an opportunity for us to grab it. Even at 20 billion a year, if we just grab 10 or 20% of that market share, it makes us a multi-billion-dollar company. We believe that the potential is much higher than that, that we can reach $20 billion a year in revenue as a project, which is absolutely extraordinary. So how does this work? Well, we pay out up to 60% of all the fees. In fact, if you count some of the extra bonuses, it's a little bit higher than 60% of all of the fees. These are fees from the exchange. These are fees from the debit cards, the banking transactions, anything that takes place within the Bit1 ecosystem pays out 60% to the referral plan. Additionally, we have one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful, auto trading platform ever seen with a partnership with Endotech, where people can come in, connect their funds to auto trading, allow Endotech's AI to trade for them on a daily basis, grow their capital, and 15% of all of the global trading profits pays out in the rewards plan. So 70% of the trading profits goes to the member who connected to auto trading, 15% pays out in the rewards plan, and then 15% goes to Endotech as the AI auto trading company. So again, 15% paying out in the actual rewards plan. So let's take a look at how this plan works today, and let's start with talking about the 60% payout from Bit1, from the debit cards, from all of the trading fees on the platform. Every single dollar of revenue that comes into the platform pays out 60% in the rewards plan. So before we dive into the different ranks and percentages and all of that information that you might be looking for today, it's important to understand how monthly volume is calculated in the Bit1 rewards plan. The monthly volume is actually based upon daily trading volume. So it's not just based upon how much capital is in trading, for example, or how much deposits a person has made, but it's actually based upon trading volume. So let's use an example. Let's say that a partner joined, and let's say that they say, I want to place $10,000 into the auto trading platform. And let's say that the auto trading platform was averaging 2 times leverage, 2x leverage. And this could be a manual trader as well. Somebody comes in and says, hey, I want to do my own trading. I want to trade for myself. And they're trading. Anytime, in this example, trades are happening, leverage times the number of trades per day times the number of days, 30 days, equals your monthly group volume. So in this example, if we were using 2x leverage, trading 3 times per day for 30 days, that 10,000 in capital would actually represent 1.8 million in actual volume. And that volume can compound every month because as their capital is growing through auto trading, that volume compounds month over month over month. Again, very powerful, right? A $10,000, in this example, deposit connected to auto trading could represent 1.8 million in monthly group volume. And take a look at what that means in actual rewards. That 1.8 million times 0.09%, that's the fees for trading, times 60% payout, that's over $11,000 per year. A $10,000 capital investment can actually pay out over $10,000 per year because of the power of this model. Again, this is just unheard of in the industry, an opportunity for us to really maximize the compensation plan as a result of this trading volume calculation. So it's important to know that the calculation is based upon volume, not capital. There's another important rule to know. Many of you are probably familiar with what is called the 50% rule. The 50% rule means that no one leg can count more than 50% of the total rank requirement. So in this example, to reach the rank of leader, you need 10 million in monthly trading volume. You could count up to 5 million from one single team towards the 10 million requirement. An example of that, if you had 8 members that all, let's say, place 10,000 into auto trading, that'd be 80,000 total capital. Using the example that we used before, The total trading volume would be 14,400,000, and that would qualify that person as a leader. So think about that a second. It looks like a huge number, 10 million in volume, but using the example we used before, if you had just 8 members with 10,000 in capital, and there were 3 trades happening a day with 2x leverage, that would be over 14 million in actual trading volume for that month, and that would qualify you at the rank of leader. Let's talk a little bit more about achieving the ranks with the 50% rule. So let's say, for example, that you were pursuing a rank that had 2 million in qualification. So 2 million in trading volume to qualify. You can count up to 1 million from any one team. Why 1 million? So in this example, let's say that you had a team that did 3 million, but the rank requirement that you're going for is 2 million. You would not automatically qualify. You could count 1 million from this team because 1 million is 50% of the 2 million. In this example, if you had three other teams, one that did 500,000, one that did 300,000, one that did 200,000, for an additional 1 million in volume, plus the 1 million from your big team that did 3, that would then qualify you for the rank. Now, here's what's powerful. If you qualify for any rank during your first 90 days, you're back coded to all of your pre-existing members. And so there's some advantages, big advantages to launching in your first 90 days, but we just want to make sure you understand the 50% rule. Additionally, the volume for rank is based upon 30 days from the day you join. So it's not calendar month, but it's 30 days from the day you joined. Let's use one more example just to make sure you understand this 50% rule. Let's say the rank that you're going for is 5 million in rank requirement. And again, let's say you had a team that did 3 million. Now you can count up to 2.5 million in volume from this team. Why 2.5 million? Because 2.5 million is 50% of the requirement of 5 million. In this example, you can count 2.5 million. Let's say you had another team that did 2 million and then 2 teams that did 250,000 each. That would be another 2.5 million plus 2.5 million. You would now qualify for that rank. So again, that 50% rule is there to make sure that it's fair and equitable for everybody that's building and actually earning in this compensation plan. Again, the volume rank is based on every 30 days from the day you start, and any rank you qualify for in your first 90 days, you are back coded to that rank for all members. And then there's also a back coding event that takes place on day 120. So you build strong momentum for 90 days and you qualify for ranks, you're going to be credited back and coded back to every single person from day one in your organization, so that from that day forward, you're getting paid at the rank you've qualified for. So let's talk about the different components of the rewards plan. This rewards plan is not based upon levels. It pays on limited depth. However, we do have a 3-level unilevel program. And this is great because there's no requirement. So anybody who joins can qualify for the first 3 levels in the unilevel bonus, where they can earn 4% on level 1, 2% on level 2, and 1% on level 3. And there's no requirements for the unilevel payout. This is so great for the new person who's getting started, maybe someone who doesn't really know our industry. They're not coming in building massive teams, but they refer a few people who refer a few people. They're going to start making money right away just based on this unilevel payout. Again, no requirements to get paid on levels 1, 2, and 3. And the rest of the compensation plan has nothing to do with levels. You can get paid unlimited depth in the compensation plan. The second component of the compensation plan, and this is where the magic happens, is the coding compensation plan. The coding compensation plan allows you to reach different ranks. And when you reach that rank, and somebody joins after you reach that rank, you are automatically coded as that at that rank for that member. And this is powerful because what it allows you to do is, as you're building new teams, you're making the difference between your rank and all of the coded ranks between you and that new person. So, in this example, if you were at the top of the company, if you were a chairman and you launched a new team who is brand new, you would make all of the commission levels. You would earn a total of 52% because the system will look upline. A new person joins, it's going to look and say, who's the achiever? Who's the 1 star, 2 star achiever? Who's the leader? Who's the regional leader? Well, if you are all of those positions between you and that person who joined, you're going to get paid on all of those ranks. As a person in your team starts to move through the ranks, you're going to get paid the difference between your rank and between their rank. So here's some rules on the coding bonus. Percentages are established and locked based on the start date of the new influencer. So it's not based upon your start or your rank. It's based upon the start date, whatever rank you're at when that person starts. You're coded in permanently to that rank. That's one of the reasons why you want to rank advance as quickly as possible because you are permanently coded at your rank to each person that joins, whether they join personally with you or whether they join within your organization, you are coded at that level for life. Percentages add when you represent more ranks in the code line. So again, you can get paid on all of these ranks potentially if you're qualified for all of those ranks. You get paid every single rank that you're qualified for. You can get paid if you are the qualified upline for that rank. The question is, what is your rank on the date the new rep that has just started? What is your rank when a new person gets started? So the moment somebody joins, the system is going to look up the line and it's going to find every single rank. It's going to say this person's the leader, this person's the regional leader, this so on, this person's the president, this person's the chairman, whoever that is. And the moment a person joins, you are coded to that person. You are coded permanently to that person. Again, it's a powerful way to create leadership, to duplicate leadership within your organization, and to really maximize launching new people. You can go out and launch new lines of business in this compensation plan and make an enormous amount of money the higher the rank that you go. Ranks are calculated monthly, and that's 30 days from your start date, and they're not coded backwards. So ranks are typically not coded backwards. It's a permanent coding. However, any rank that you achieve in your first 90 days, you and your entire team, you are coded backwards to your entire organization. So any rank that you reach in your first 90 days, you get back coded to the entire organization. This is so powerful because what that gives is a huge incentive to run hard for your first 90 days because every single person in your organization is going to be back coded to your highest rank. And so it's a big incentive to run and to run hard. And then again on day 120. So you run hard for 90 days, you reach the ranks, you get back coded to your organization. Then again on day 120, whatever rank you're qualified for, you get back coded to your entire organization. So this gives you time, gives leaders the opportunity to run really hard in their first 90 to 120 days, achieve the highest rank possible, and get credit for that rank going all the way back to the very first person who joined your team. Now, the third way that we get paid is the generational compensation plan. What happens when somebody reaches the same rank that you have achieved? And so let's say you're a vice president and somebody on your team reaches vice president. Let's say you're a chairman and somebody on your team reaches chairman. You're not going to lose those overrides. You're going to get a generational bonus of 1%. And again, this allows you to duplicate leaders, help people reach the top ranks in the company, and be able to earn that generational override from those top ranks. Generational pay only available at VP and above. So a vice president and above, the generational pay starts. It represents the leader at the top, at the same rank, but further up the hierarchy. So again, it's saying, okay, it's already paid out the vice president, right? Let's say, for example, it's already paid out the 5% vice president. Now it's going to look up again for the next vice president. And the next vice president is going to earn that additional 1% override. No one influencer can ever be the 0 and the 1 at the same time. So you can't get paid the 5% vice president and the 1% vice president, right? If you get paid the 5% vice president, it's going to look up and it's going to find the next president to pay out that generational bonus too. So again, it's just a great part of the compensation plan that rewards you for helping people reach your rank of vice president and above in the company. Now, let's switch gears a little bit and talk about the trading profits because everything we talked about up till now is based upon the fees on the exchange. And that's definitely the meat of the compensation plan. However, with the auto trading platform, with 15% paying out into the rewards plan, 70% to the individual member, we are going to see seven-figure and eight-figure monthly bonus checks just from this part of the compensation plan as well. And so this is big. As people come into the platform and they plug into the auto trading, 15% of all of the profits from the auto trading are going to pay out in bonus pools. So let's talk about the trading profit bonus pools. You can earn up to 10 shares in each of 5 pools. So there's 5 different pools, and you can have up to 10 shares in each pool. You can earn an additional 10 shares in each pool through the matching share program. The pools pay out 15% of all the global trading profits, and the pools pay out at the close of every profitable trade. There's 5 pools, 5%, 4%, 3%, 2%, and 1%. In order to earn a share in the first pool, you get a share for every 10,000 in capital that is in live trading. Now, notice that this is based upon capital. The main compensation plan is based upon trading volume, but your shares in the pool specifically connect to how much capital your team has in live trading. So if you had 2 people, for example, that each connected 10,000 to the auto trading, you would have 10,000 in one team, 10,000 in another team, 20,000 total. That would earn you 2 shares in this bonus pool in live trading. The second pool, you get 1 share for every 100,000 in capital. So 100, 200, 300, 400,000. In the third pool, you get a share for every 1 million in capital. For the fourth pool, every 10 million, and for the fifth pool, for every 100. And this is the elite pool. This is going to be the biggest bonus pool payout I believe the industry's ever seen. For every 100 million in capital, you earn a share in this bonus pool. Again, this is based on all of the global trading profits through the copy trade auto trading platform. 50% of all qualifying volume can count from one leg. So there's a 50% rule that applies in the shares as well. And then you can earn up to 10 matching shares in each pool, 1 for each personal enrollment team that earns a share in that pool. So every team that you're building, when you help someone in that team earn a share in a pool, you earn a matching share, and you can earn 1 matching share per team in each pool. Matching shares cannot exceed your personal shares earned. So in order to earn a matching share, you must have first earned your personal share. Once you've earned your personal share, you can then earn matching shares in those pools. Guys, this is going to be just extraordinary. Imagine if we have $1 billion in auto trading, and let's say that the performance is, let's just say 100% a year. So that's $1 billion a year in profits. 15% of that is $150 million. $150 million that pays out in residual income to the organization. So this is a powerful part of the compensation plan that allows you to earn from the profits when people connect to the auto trading. So the focus really is a 90-day run to global leader and beyond. You want to at least run through the leadership ranks in the first 90 days. Why? Because by doing that, you set yourself up for president, for chairman, for the top ranks in the company long term. You set yourself up to reach the biggest goals by reaching a global leader in your first 90 days. And the company has set out a incentive program to reward people for reaching the different leader ranks. There's leader, regional leader, national leader, and global leader. So when you reach the rank of leader, you're going to get a hotel accommodation for 2 nights, and you're going to get 1 ticket to one of our global events. When you reach the rank of regional leader, you're going to get hotel accommodation plus 2 tickets to one of our regional events. When you reach national leader, you're going to get not just hotel, but you're going to get flights for two and event tickets for two to one of our regional events. And then when you reach the rank of global leader in your first 90 days, you're going to get a free Rolex watch. This will be presented to you on stage at the global event. And what an incredible, incredible recognition and award for doing what we want to do anyhow, and that's create momentum, right? So I believe that the goal for every single person should be global leader within your first 90 days. It's a very achievable goal, especially with the model of trading volume. So I want to show you how big this company is thinking because there's I've never seen a company that launches and has a global tour already in place from the date of launch. And guys, these events that are happening around the world over the next few months are going to have thousands and thousands of people. We believe that at our final event in 2026, we'll have 20,000 people with us in Macau as we see the momentum in this first year really accelerate. And I want to play a quick video with you, just showing you some of the cities, countries, and regions that the global tour will be taking place in.
Your wait is over. A new way to think, beyond limits. This is Beyond. Beyond is not just another event. It is an international events and media organization focused on trading and innovative technologies. Across selected locations, Beyond brings together professionals, enthusiasts, and industry voices to explore trends, technology, and innovation in the markets. March, April, and May 2026, Asia, Vietnam, Korea, Cambodia, India, Macau, Japan, Tokyo. Africa, Nigeria, South Africa, Johannesburg, Durban, and Cape Town. Guinea, Conakry, Senegal, Ethiopia. Beyond Continental Summit. Between September and November, Beyond continues with additional flagship event locations in collaboration with selected partners. Poland, Colombia, Mexico, Macau. 2 tours, multiple locations. If you are ready to go beyond, we look forward to welcoming you. Beyond, the future is built by those who show up.
I love it. So we are definitely off to the races here, guys. Everyone needs a cryptocurrency exchange. Why not participate in an exchange that's going to pay you? It's a very simple message to the world. People are looking for ways to make passive income. Why not connect some capital to auto trading and enjoy those passive profits? And as we build a community together around this exchange with the debit cards, everything that we have in place, so over 60% of those fees pay back to the community. This is just an opportunity of a lifetime. Let's go make Bit1 one of the top 5 exchanges in the world this year. Let's reach that target. Let's reach that goal. And let's raise the bar of what is possible in this industry. We want to welcome you to the Bit1 family. Thank you for tuning in today to this presentation. And we look forward to helping you reach every single one of your goals and beyond. We'll talk soon.